Hello everyone, this is Mad here back with Mad Money, and we're just going to start with unstuffing my wallet for this week. So I just finished my 2-week bi-weekly cash stuffing, and we're just going to go through it and see what's inside and what we have left. So we're just going to open it up and get started. So our first category was auto. And I spent all of that on an oil change, much needed. Our next one is eating out. So I had $10 left in my eating out category. It's really exciting because I'm trying to cut back as much as I can on eating out. Now for my refreshments, we started the week with, the pay period with $40 in refreshments, and we have a remainder of $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 left in refreshments. So I'm just going to put that there. And then household, we have $30. We started with $60, so that means we have half of our money left. And I'll go ahead and divide that up between my 10s and my 20s so that we can just keep it organized a little bit better. And then my groceries folder has nothing left because I spent a lot on groceries trying not to eat out as much, which is good. And then self-care, I don't have anything left. I ended up taking my sister out for a celebratory dinner, so I don't have anything left in that category. But I'm just going to go ahead and take this money that I've pulled out. So let me just slide this down where we can see it a little bit better. Okay. So this is the money that we have left. And what we're going to do is go ahead and cash stuff in my savings and high yield binders. So let's see what we can do there. So in this binder, I know I have my emergency fund, and this is for $10 bills. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take my two $10 bills and apply that to my emergency fund. I just feel like that is an important one to continue to stuff every week when I can. So see here, we're just going to do these next two 10s, and that will bring us up to $50 in our emergency fund. Okay, so what I usually do for these is just color them in with just a little expo marker, just a little dry erase marker, because I find that that's easiest, and then I just fan it dry. When I fan it dry, then I feel like it leaves less residue on the inside of my folder. I'm just going to slide that back in there. See, you can see, well, you might be able to, a little bit of residue, but it's not a lot, and I can always wipe it clean at the end. So I've got that. Then we're just going to put my two $10 bills in there. Let's see. And I had no rollover in groceries, so that one's not going to be stuffed. Auto, I didn't have anything left, so there's no rollover for that folder. Household, I can go ahead and, I know I stuffed 10 of my household, but I can go ahead and apply my 20 to my rollover household. And this is just for when I get a new place, and maybe need something like, let's say, sheets or a blender, then I can hopefully have some leftover in here that I can go back and pull from so that it's not completely out of pocket when I get my new place. Okay, hair and nails, it's just got some rollover left in there from previously, so we're gonna leave that one alone. And this is just a generic savings folder. Don't have anything in it right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one empty. Just close that up. Okay. And then let's see how many $1 bills we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 $1 bills. Let's see where we can stuff these. I'm just going to look through these really quickly. So I've decided to put this in my 50 envelope challenge folder. So I can do one of two things. I can do my 6 in my 1, my 5 in my 2, or my 7. I think I'm just going to go with the 7 just to make it easy. So I just colored that in with my Sharpie, or sorry, dry erase marker. Let that dry for a second. I'm just going to put it back in here. And that completes my 2 savings binders. So this one I use kind of, for my rollover and for my emergency fund. And this one is just some fun little challenges that I like to do. And I have this totally full. I got this one off of Etsy. I also got this binder off of Etsy. I really enjoyed those. So now I'm going to get my wallet back out and also my bills binder. I'm just going to grab my money from over here. So this is my money for this pay period. So we just started a new pay period, and I'm going to be stuffing what I would keep in my wallet and also what I have here in my my bills binder. So basically the only thing, well, we'll just go through it. So I've got my tithe binder or folder, and for my tithe, I usually keep it at a steady $100. I just feel like that is easier. Now I do adjust this when I get raises or have bonuses, but for the most part, I just feel like it's easier to keep a certain amount that goes into my tithe. So some weeks I might make $1,000 and 10% of that is $100. Sometimes I might make, let's say, $900, but I'll still just go ahead and put my $100 in there, even though it would only be $90 for 10%. And then other weeks, then I might make $1,200 and still just put in my $100. So for now, that's where this is staying. I just feel like it's easier to keep a balance of what I'm putting in here. So we're just going to go ahead and do 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just going to go ahead and put that in my tithe folder. A lot of people ask me what I do with my tithe, and for the most part, I just save it up and put it in the bank or in a safe and just kind of sit on it. I pray a lot and just try to figure out what God wants me to do with this. Every once in a while at the place that I work, then I'll help somebody out who's struggling and pay something for them if I notice that they seem to be in need. Okay, and for my car and phone, I pay my mom for my car and phone every month. I'm still on her plans because it's cheaper that way for me and I still live at home. So I pay her $200 a month, and I usually cash stuff every 2 weeks for $100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's $100 in my car and phone. Refreshments. This is more like a rollover folder. I guess I can put it in my other binder if I want to, but it's just nothing goes in it usually, because I usually just stuff in my savings binders what I have left over in my refreshment folder, unless I'm going to do like a party or something and need to buy a lot of refreshments. Same thing for eating out. Don't really use this for any kind of rollover or anything. So these were actually from when I used to use this binder as my daily wallet. So I adjusted it, and these are just kind of leftovers sitting there because I don't use it anymore. So that is my bills binder. And then for my wallet, everyone's probably used to my standard. Every once in a while it'll fluctuate, but for the most part I do the exact same thing. So we're going to start with auto to 4. So I'm going to put $40 in auto. My car takes a lot of oil. It just burns oil really bad. I don't have any leaks or anything, but it does burn oil. So I like to make sure I always have some in the back of my car. So that's going to be for oil. Eating out, this is for lunches that I don't have time for, or when me and my boyfriend go out, then it's just a little bit of fun money for eating out, getting drinks, things like that. Kind of like a date night fund and lunch fund. So some weeks we do that more than others. And then refreshments, I'm going to do 40 in that as well. I am a sucker for a little coffee shop in my area that is locally owned and operated, has the most amazing coffee, but of course, just like Starbucks and anything else, they get money for their coffee, and I'm a sucker for it. Household, I usually do 60. This is just for random things that I might find that I want for my future house, or things that I buy, like cooking supplies and things like that I can use in my future. Maybe not necessarily using it right now. And sometimes I am using it right now, like I said, but it's just kind of like to stock up for a rainy day, and when I move out, I'll already have those supplies. So anything that I feel like I'm going to use in my future and I'll need for a future house or apartment, then I'll always take out of my household folder. Then for groceries, I'm going to do 60 in it as well. This, I still live at home, so for the most part, this is just breakfasts and lunches. So, you know, getting some waffles or something from the frozen food section, just for a quick breakfast at the office. We've got a little refrigerator, so I'll keep a few things in there, or lunch meat to make sandwiches. That stuff adds up. Everyone knows inflation. And then $40 is going to go in self-care. Now, self-care is what I use for all of, you know, like treating myself on a rainy day. I just need something, whether it's getting my nails done, which I need to either do or get done, and my hair done. That's why sometimes this will roll over. You saw that folder in here, and it's when I originally named it, let's see. Oh, not in that one. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not in that one. I think it's in this blue one over here. So in here, it's called hair and nails. So I'll save up if I'm planning on getting my hair done, or if I just want to save something to treat myself. It doesn't necessarily have to be hair and nails. That's why I changed the folder in my new wallet to be self-care. And for any of those interested, this little wallet is actually from TJ Maxx. It's just a accordion style wallet. It is not a cash stuffing wallet. I just like the fact that I can separate my stuff, and then I can just zip it up and put it in my purse without having to worry about it unzipping and falling out. Also, there is a change folder that I love. That is one of the downfalls of having a traditional cash stuffing binder, is because the cash kind of gets stuck, and when I go to close it, then I'm having to, you know, like shake it around to make sure my coins all lay flat. So that's something that I really liked about this one. And oh, and the labels that are in these, I just used a label maker actually from my job, but if you have one or like a Cricut or something, you can just put it in there and you have a traditional wallet turned into a cash stuffing wallet. Again, this one is called an accordion style wallet if you want to look for something similar to that. I wish I could link this below, but TJ Maxx stuff goes in and out, so I can't really just link it. But anyway, I hope that helped everyone and that y'all enjoyed cash stuffing with me and unstuffing my wallet at the beginning. If you have any requests for any kind of videos, just let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. But I'm just super happy to continue this. Some weeks it's easier than others because I have a full-time job as well. But I just thank you for all the love and support so far. This is really new to me, but I've really enjoyed what I've been able to do and just give back to everyone. I know a lot of things that I learned was from watching YouTubes and listening to people talk. So I hope that this helps, and everyone has their own spin. So I'm hoping that this maybe resonates with someone and can learn from it. Thank you, and y'all just have a great and blessed day. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.